Shiba Inu unveils the details of Shibarium. Shibarium is coming soon. We have a lot of information published about this platform in the latest release. From the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team, we are going to go over that in today's video, where we will also talk about validators, delegators, gas fees, transactions, rewards, and commissions. But first things first, don't get overwhelmed. We're going to try to make it as simple as possible so everyone can understand what's going on with Shibarium, because it's important, and one of the first warnings they give us is not to expect a massive price increase. But this is more of an informational type of what Shibarium is going to be, what we should expect, and even how you can participate if you want to earn rewards on the blockchain. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on Shiba Inu and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is the first time you are watching one of our videos, we send you a special welcome. We invite you to click the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are going to announce that this channel has a giveaway of 5 million Shiba Inu tokens. To have the chance to participate, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment with the hashtag Shiba Inu. The winner will be announced on January 31st. Let's start. I understand that this phased launch is not a matter of when, but of developing the Shibarium platform correctly and introducing it responsibly. Avoid asking when, because the answer will always be soon. The final touches for the beta version lead to an imminent launch, so all we have to do is wait for the official news. This Layer 2 blockchain aims to enable transactions using Ethereum's blockchain security, which is very important to revolutionize the Shiba ecosystem in the crypto space. I don't know if we will go that far. There are still many similar Layer 2 blockchains, and this will be another one. It will all depend on how many people use or adopt Shibarium. If everyone flocked to it, it could revolutionize not only the Shiba Inu coin, but the crypto space in general. Shibarium will use BONE to pay the gas fee. We have known this for a long time, and we have seen the price of BONE increase dramatically in the last few weeks, and especially yesterday on the Shiba Inu coin team's announcement, so validators may not necessarily be a term you are familiar with. Now, blockchain validators are nodes, computers on a blockchain network that are responsible for verifying, validating transactions, and maintaining the integrity of the chain. These nodes are generally managed by entities called validators. The role of the validator is to ensure the security of the chain, as well as to validate transactions. How does this happen? You bet a certain amount, and then with that certain amount bet, you can verify the different transactions on the blockchain and run your computers to do that. It's very similar to proof of work mining on things like Bitcoin, but now it reduces the amount of electricity because it's no longer going out and running hundreds of thousands or millions of graphics cards and ASIC miners to verify these blocks. I won't go into this, but in Shibarium, the validators are instrumental members of the network who contribute the security of operability by blocking a certain amount of BONE tokens, doing their own thing with a back validator or punching producer nodes. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I don't know what validator is, but it's the kind of program that runs to validate the blockchain here. So move on to the next one. People who want to support the network but don't want to run full nodes can become delegators. Now, the difference between a delegator and a validator is the number of BONE you will have to block or wager to validate these transactions. The Shiba Inu coin ecosystem is constantly growing, but if you want to be a delegator, you can still earn rewards by validating these transactions on the blockchain, Shibarium, but you will have to wager a much smaller amount. We'll talk about that in a second here. Let's go down to the registration process, because it talks about how to become a delegator and how to become a validator if you're interested in contributing to Shibarium, but also to the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. The process to become a Shibarium delegator is very simple. The role requirement is to bet your tokens on a validator of your choice. There is no limit to the amount of delegators. This is great. If you have 10 BONE and you want to bet those 10 with your favorite validator, you can do that. In case you have 100, you know that there is no limit on the minimum delegation, and there is no maximum on the amount of delegators that can be available. There is no fixed number on the amount of delegators in the Shibarium participation test network. However, the number of delegators is limited to the amount of participation available in the network. Each delegator must have a certain amount of the network's native token to participate in the validation. The process is fine. Apparently you may need more than 10 bone to do this, but the number of validators will be limited to 100 slots. There cannot be more than 100 validators. These must also stake at least 10,000 bone, and at least the current prices are almost $14,000, so validation will be much more difficult to achieve. But you alone do not have to stake the 10,000 bone, but you will have to complete a manual process and application. Basically, like if you are applying for a job, they will tell you if you can do it or not, so you will have to meet a couple of requirements. One of them is a manual application, another one is betting 10,000 bone, so the validators and delegators of commissions or rewards will receive bone as payment, the gas fee that will be paid for every transaction on the Shibarium network, and it will be paid to the validators, who are now going to earn a commission for that on that validation. And then they're going to split that reward with everybody that they delegate to them. To give you a better understanding, let's say the validator bet 50 bone of the entire total, the total amount that is delegated to them, and then the delegators have bet another 50. The validator earns an equal amount of commission, then they split the rewards according to how many people are betting with them. It goes back and forth through all of this, and you can read these examples if you want to try to make it as concise as possible for what's going on. Now, if you're watching this, the development team currently doesn't know that the gas rates will look like this. It's interesting, the development team is evaluating potential gas rates for the blockchain network. However, they estimate that these will be cheaper than the Ethereum network. So there is a possibility, I don't know why, but it's feasible that the gas prices will be more expensive than Ethereum. That doesn't make any sense to me, but it's a possibility. They could be covering all their bases there, and this also leads to the fact that the processing will be available soon. Don't forget to tell me in the comments section what you think about this topic. When do you think Shibarium will launch? I would love to hear your opinions. Keep in mind that cryptocurrency prices change frequently, so by the time you watch this video, it may have changed to a completely new value. The information provided in this audiovisual does not constitute investment advice, so you should not treat the content as such. The content of this video is for educational purposes only and therefore should not be considered financial advice. Perform your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions. So we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, like the video and don't forget to subscribe. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.